All right. Good morning. I can't get my dashboard to load correctly. There we go. All right. So I got the others on Discord, but Discord's muted through the stream. Maybe. But so getting the game set up here. I don't know if all right, I'm not getting the echo. So I think I did it right. All right, so Ed is just explaining a little bit of what's going on to the person that we're going to be teaching to play. We do have our Kickstarter is live. If I can get a I need to get some of my branding stuff set up. I don't have any of my images like I used to. Okay, so we are live on Kickstarter. We went live on Friday. We are just under 300% funded right now, I think. Funded on day one. Check us out if you're interested. Really appreciate it, even if it's just like the $1 or $5 backings for the print and play digital files. Everything's very helpful. Even just taking a look at our page helps. Got to get that algorithm to grab us. So I think the $1 is like the demo pamphlet that I made with print and play standees. It's a pretty neat document. I made it real quick, based off of the rules. Printed some out, gave some out at conventions, stuff like that. For $1, right? You can print and play, print out little paper standees, like we used to use back in the day. $5 is the quick start, which is a little more in detailed rules, the standees, the player cards, basically going to be the stuff in the tabletop simulator right now, with the exception that you're going to have the standees, as opposed to you have the models in tabletop simulator, obviously. $20, and we're talking about the STL files for the manned mechs, the big ones: Abolisher, Malice, Viper, Switchblade. These big guys here. And then for $50, it's basically the printed version, so you're going to get the printed miniatures. Very nice quality. I've seen some samples of them. Very much better than my 3D prints. I'm using a 2K printer though, so they're probably using a much better printer than us. And then you get the print and play demo rules, the standees, the quick start rules, and the STL files come with that, so you can print more. Right, so a couple things we did. Looks like we got the updated cards. So this is what we're gonna get in the game now. Less colorful, but more detailed. So this is like the pre-built mech. Changed up the power armor suit cards. You'll get the quick start rules there. I see these are what they were before. So these are the unbuilt ones. These are the pre-built ones. Alright. Ed is explaining the rules, so I'm going to turn him up a little bit.
If you have a flight speed of 5 or more, you can get on top of these buildings. And that's pretty much the only thing you need to know. With the manned mechs, they're different from the drones. They pay for their second facing change. So if you move your mech around the table, a couple of, like to there, and I want to rotate him.
Yeah, so he's outlining some of the differences.
Started out in a more appropriate direction. If I want to rotate him more than just one hex space,
drones, not the big
one
mechs.
of my flight speed values has to go to that. So those are your movement points, for lack of a better word.
Okay.
Flight
Okay.
speed.
And I see. So go back. Yeah. So
Mhm.
you were saying the ground speed and flight speed. I see the numbers there. Okay. So you
Yep.
said yours was 8 and 6, right? Okay.
Yeah, for that one is 8.6.
Okay.
Right. If you look at both of your mechanized core units, you've got a heavy and a light. I got a heavy and a light.
Yeah. So I
Right.
got like 5-2 for the Polisher, and I've
So
got a
one thing I'm
9-7
noticing
for
is
the
that
Switchblade.
Right.
Right.
So the
Yep.
abolisher basically can't
we
get on top
have
of buildings.
some
Flight speed lets
changes
you
to the
ignore terrain
defenses.
otherwise. So
And you said
if you
that,
look on
and you
Some
said
of
to
these
get on
big
top of a
boys
building,
only
it's
have a defense 4,
flight
so they're
speed
easier to
over
hit than what they
over
used to
5.
be.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And you don't have to use all 5 of your movement to get there. It just has to have a flight speed of over 5. Flight speed lets you ignore terrain. The only terrain on this map where you see these dark green squares or hexes on the maps, those are forests.
Gotcha.
They both have an impact on your movement
This is not
and
final art.
on your ability to hit the bad guy.
On
So
the
flight
pilot
flight
guards.
means you're just basically hovering over the surface of the.
Jump
But
jets.
if you want to go over a building, that requires you to jump. Basically,
Yes.
you want to. Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
If you want to, you can land on top of the building.
Yeah, exactly. But you can't just simply fly over the building, right? You have to have enough flight to get. On,
Yeah, have to have
at
a
least on top of the
exactly.
building.
If your flight speed is 5, you basically go from here to here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
That
And
guy's
like you
really
said,
good.
you can also land.
He's my
on the
favorite
building.
right now.
You can also land on the building.
Because I just
And
looked
there's
at
an
his stats.
advantage to being up on top of the building.
Oh,
There
don't
is.
get me started. There's not.
Yeah.
Plus 2 damage.
Everything is
-1
backwards.
attack. This guy's
Yeah,
You're
hard.
it's
easier to
backwards.
hit,
He
but
doesn't hit
it's
very
easier for you to
much.
hit other people in the current incarnation of the rules. So that's sort of the basic walkthrough of the mech sheets. On the mech sheets, you'll also see a crit number next to the engine, jump jets, equipment. On mine, I've got an NA there, and next to all of the weapons. The crit number only matters if we get critical hits. Then we'll roll on a table, and that's what it's going to correspond to. So we'll deal with that if it happens, or I'm sorry,
Yeah,
when it
right.
happens.
Okay.
And then last but not least, there's a space for a pilot card down in the lower left, which is critical location 1. We're going to be using what we're calling easy mode pilots, which is going to give you an automatic +1 to hit, -1 to defense on both of your guys throughout the game. So you can, if you would like, take one of these tokens and put it over there on your mech so you remember that you always have a +1, -1.
I see. Okay.
And anytime you get
That
a
speeds up
critical
the game.
hit that impacts your ability to do things, you can take a token from over here in the supply and put it on the mech card. Otherwise, we found it easier to put them next to, like, there's movement modifiers and some other things. We found it easier to put them next to the mech so you can look at that mech, that mechanized core unit, and know that he moved really fast or whatever.
Okay.
Right.
Follow.
Follow?
Yeah.
Right, so I'm
follow
gonna
that.
actually, and since I've made you since I promoted you in the server here, you can right-click on any of these tokens and duplicate them. So if you run out of tokens, you didn't run out of tokens.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right? The last set of tokens you need to care about are these hexagonal ones
Alright, so
here.
that's our Discord and
You've
our
got orange
Kickstarter
ones?
links there.
Those are your activation tokens. The way the game works is we activate our units in order, and then we cycle back through if we run out of activation. So a turn is each side activates 4 units,
Right.
and if you have less than 4 units, you activate the units that you have 4 times, but in order.
In the order, right? Yeah, I
In
read
the
that
order.
last night. Okay.
Right? Those are
And
basics.
And that's by round, right? So in other words, I might
And it-
decide one time one of the units goes first, and then the next.
That's
next
correct.
Time. Yeah, gotcha.
And
That's easy.
we limit the game to 6 turns. We don't have to, but we limit the game to 6 turns. So at the end of 6 turns is a way to score
I
if you've not blown everybody
always
up.
forget because I never look at it.
Oh, okay.
At
Right.
my icon.
So the very
and
first thing we
shiny
do
armor
is we roll for
penetrates.
initiative. So we take one of our d10s and we roll it. And I got a 4.
I got an 8.
So that means you can choose whether or not you place first. And then we
I will-
alternate
Yeah,
placing.
I will let you place first. I'm deferring.
And you place up to 3 hexes in.
In this situation, probably not too
And
bad.
that's
of
my
him.
first placement.
Move just
and
because
so
he's
as
not
part of that,
sure.
you're placing it up to 3 in, and also what angle, basically.
And putting in whatever orientation that you want.
Right. And so there's nothing hidden on the battlefield. I can see your guy, so
If it is line of sight rules are in play if
I
I'm
mean,
behind one of these buildings.
as a
Oh
player,
no,
I
I'm
can
sorry.
see
On
you.
your side. On your side. You got to be on your. There you go.
Yeah.
My bad.
But I mean, but my point is that as a player, there's nothing hidden on the battlefield, so I can see you place that, and I can
There is
react
no
to
fog
that
of
by
war.
place. Yeah. Fog of war. That's the word.
There is no
Um,
fog of war.
Oh,
Rotate him left. There we go. Now he's facing.
That might actually be interesting
and
to
so,
make a
so by rotating,
curtain, like
during
a
your
GM
turn,
screen that plops down and you place your
you're
dudes.
saying that takes it takes flight points to do a rotation, right?
It takes
If
ground
it's
or
beyond
flight.
one,
It takes ground or flight. It
flight.
takes speed points to rotate beyond the first facing change. So to turn all the way
beyond
around,
first.
yeah,
Yes.
to turn all the way around, you got to spend 2.
Okay, and you said with up to 3. Okay, so your buildings are okay. I see. Maybe I'll do. I have no strategy here. I'm just putting it out there right now. I'm just kind of winging it right now.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you said I can rotate, right? So I can beat this.
Facings
I'll leave it
matter
there.
for movement, and facings matter when you get hit. If I shoot you in the back, I get extra.
Yeah, I read that. Shooting in the back. What's the impact of being shot in the back?
An extra D10 damage when we roll damage.
And whenever you say shooting in the back, that doesn't mean necessarily directly behind it, or does it?
In the rear arc, so in the back 3 hex faces.
Okay. Yep. Okay. That makes sense.
So you placed your guy.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna place my second guy here. And with that facing, that's mine.
Um,
How did that get there?
Wait a minute. What's going on here? Where did that guy come from?
Where did that guy come from? I can't select him. Well, you don't worry about that. He's just gonna be. He'll be trained.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't select him. That's weird. That must be a
Yeah.
glitch. We're gonna call that a TTS glitch.
All right. Fair
So
enough.
your big chunky boy is here.
Yeah. Let's see if that works for me.
All right. Now, since you won initiative, you get to move first, and it's move and fire, and then I
Right, and
activate move and fire.
And so whenever you do that, you use like I have these orange tokens over here to
Yeah, you take the
designate
number. You
order.
take the number 1.
Yeah.
And you put it and you
Yeah,
put it
guys,
next to the
you
guy
just
after
do
you
your
move
unit.
it.
Stuck there.
Gotcha. Okay.
A-
No, that
after
makes
you
sense.
move
Anything
it, so
else,
that
I'm
way
not gonna touch
you know
anything.
that's so. If you're gonna move this guy, you move him like
'Cause I
here,
went
and then you
to
put the
see if
number
it was
1 next
locked,
to
and
it.
I think I unlocked
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole board.
Or I
We
could
don't wanna
just
do that.
jump on this damn building,
We're
right?
just
I
gonna
mean,
let it roll.
Or
He's
you
gonna
can
stay
do
there.
anything you want.
He lives there
even
now.
He's got-
though there's no advantage to doing so, basically, right? In other words, right now,
It's easier
like-
for you to hit the other guy because you're up
it is
above.
easier. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's easier,
that
but
makes-
it's also easier for you to be hit.
Okay. So
He
wait,
doesn't like
what was-
Star Wars.
Okay. All right. 'Cause So I was going to
He
ask
always
you,
brings
I'm
up
like, you
Star
got
Wars.
concerns about this. I'm like, why is that a concern? Is it, oh, I've got the upper ground, Anakin, or, I mean...
Yep.
Yep, okay, fair enough.
The way you compensate for that is you move really fast. So if you move 5 or more hexes, you'll be harder to hit, but it'll also be harder for you to hit other people.
So, okay, so, all right, I'm going to go ahead, and I can move 5, and if I do move 5...
You can move more than 5, I think, right?
Yeah, I can move 9, right? Well, wait a minute, hold on, let me look. It's, ground speed is 9, flight speed is 7.
You move 9.
So I can move 9, 4, 5. Oh, but you can also probably move fast, right?
Yeah, no, I can. There's lots of
Like-
lots of stuff going on here.
Yeah, exactly. All right, again, winging it a little bit. Okay. I know I can move more than that.
That is interesting.
And
I got a
then I can
community
do
award
this.
on Steam, but I don't know how to check
So I moved
what my
5 up to
community
here,
award is.
and I rotated
what it's for.
along this line here.
Probably for
And that
You
comes
rotate 1 or 2
free.
hex
about
sides.
someone.
I just rotated once. I rotated 1 hex.
So that's 5.
Yeah. And that's still considered just 5, right? It's only if I
Yes.
wanted to go more than that, I start eating it together. And okay, so and then let me ask, so I have flight speed and ground speed, and then you can do both in your same turn, right? You can move some ground, some.
Yeah, we don't really. It doesn't really functionally make a difference.
Yeah,
Like
right.
if you want to get
okay.
over a building, you're flying. If you want to get over a building, you're flying. If you want to ignore the trees, you're flying.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you're using your jump jets. So if you remember lore, where you're tapping those jump jets, it didn't matter how far you went or where you landed. If you used the jump jets, you were flying.
Gotcha. Okay, so then I would
Yeah,
throw my
comments,
token here.
they're talking about
next to this guy.
You throw the token there, and he moved 5
Dark
hexes, so you'd give him a
Horizons
+1,
lore, the original game.
-1, right there next to him, so that we know that he moved really fast.
I guess the
Oh,
guy
I
they're
see.
playing
Okay,
with, they
so
know
the -1 is
Is the other side.
shared
is
an
the blue.
office
I
with
mean,
him.
Is the blue?
No, +1's
the
defense.
red- okay, so the red is attack.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, and then I just have to make this a -1. So in other words, I will do less, but I have more.
Correct.
That's interesting. Why do I have more defense and less attack?
Because you're
Seems
moving
like
really fast and harder to hit.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, I follow.
And that's your first activation. Congratulations. You can't see anybody, so
Yay.
you can't shoot.
No. Do I get
That's
is there a notion of reaction? In other words, as you move
Nope.
into my okay.
No, it's moot. It's moot. There's no Overwatch. Not at this time.
Okay.
So I moved 6. Now I can see you.
Right. So you can attack, right? So it's moves and
Now I
attack.
can attack. So attacks are a combination of rolling to above your defense with all your modifiers, right? So, for instance, you've got which one's your guy? Right here.
It's the switchblade here on the right, on my right.
Oh, Ed, you just messes. Oh my god.
Sorry.
Don't touch other people's stuff, man.
Yeah,
Don't,
man,
don't touch
I
other
know.
people's stuff. Exactly. So if you look
Don't
on your mech sheet, you've got a defense value. You've got a base hit points in the stats block right below the name.
Yeah.
There's a stats block that says base HP 340, damage reduction / or quote unquote DR 5, defense 5.
Yeah.
Generally, I would need to roll a 5 or better on my attack dice, and we'll get to how many dice I get to roll in a second because With the man mechs, they get a bunch of dice. A 5 or better to hit.
And you're rolling against my defense, correct?
I'm rolling against your defense.
Okay. All right.
So a little bit like armor class from old school D&D.
Yep.
But I've got modifiers and you've got modifiers. So first thing I do, since I'm going to attack you, is I'm going to look at my guns. And I'm going to say, what do I want to shoot you with? And I think I want to shoot you with the quad juggernauts. Because they're pretty beefy. And if you look at, if you come over here and look at this spec sheet here, on the weapon stat line, it's got the name, the type, the ballistics. That's important, and I'll tell you why in a second. The battle value, which you don't really care about. The slot, which you don't really care about. The minimum range, which means if you're under that minimum range, I can't use it, but you're not. Maximum range is 6. Are you 6 hexes away? And you may not be. You might be out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you're in 6. Okay, you're in range. All right.
Got it. Yep.
All right.
He's just there.
The next thing over is the damage, and you see how it says 3d10.
Yeah.
And a parentheses 3.
The little locust.
Right.
It's stuck there on the map.
When we're dealing with the man mechs, actually we're dealing with any of the mechs, the drones or the man mechs. That means it's a volley attack, which means they get to roll 3 hit dice for each of the shots. So they get to roll 1, 2, 3, and then each shot could do up to 3d10 damage.
We did add.
The next thing
hex
over
spaces
is the
on 'em to make 'em a
ATK
little
value, which
easier
is
to
the
handle.
bonus to attack. This is a 0. Cluster tells me that those 2 quad juggers are connected and they both fire. So basically I'm double attacking. And then the crit slot is if you were to critical hit me, you'd destroy that weapon, I wouldn't be able to use it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So, volley attacks. So it says 3d10 times 3. So the to hit for the first of the 2 linked weapons. I will roll these. And what do I need to get? So you have a defense of 5, right?
Right.
But you've got a +1 from your movement.
-1.
And a -1, so those cancel each other out.
Yep.
Right. So a 5 or better. I have a -1 and a +1 from my pilot because we're using the easy mode here. So I need a 5 or better. So I hit with all 3 shots from the volley.
Of course you did.
And then I roll damage. For the first one, the first shot does 11 points of damage. Now on your card, you've got a damage reduction value. The way damage reduction works is per attack, you don't have to take that much damage. Volleys all count as 1 attack, so all 3 of these shots that you're going to take all count as 1 attack, but so you take 11 minus whatever your damage reduction is, which I think is 5.
Yeah, it's 5.
So you take 6 points of damage. So on your little doodad over here, this one right, that's what I think,
Yeah.
you subtract 6 points of damage. I didn't get any zeros when I hit, by the way. If I'd gotten a 10, that would have been a critical hit, and that would have been a problem.
Okay.
The second shot does another 11 points of damage, and you just subtract 11 points of damage from your guy.
Oh, that's...
And the third shot does 21 points of damage.
So one thing we talked about
Okay.
And that is the end of my first activation.
was...
Oh, no, don't move the building. Crap. I need to pin those.
removing... We didn't...
And now you're on to your second activation, which has to be a
One
different
thing we
unit.
talked about was removing
Right,
damage
yeah.
reduction just to speed things
Yeah.
up.
So now you're going to
Looks
bring
like we
the
got
big
enough.
You
chunky
fire-
guy out and
Yeah,
blast
did
me
you
in the
fire
face.
both quad juggers?
Oh, no, I didn't. You're absolutely right. I forgot to roll the second shot. Never mind. One more.
Damn it, Adrian.
I know, I shouldn't help him, sorry.
No, you're absolutely right. I was. We've been playing the drones so many times that I didn't. So that was a. What do we got? We got a 6, a 9, and a 2. So 2 of them hit.
Yeah,
This
so
is a second
man
attack.
max
So
is
this
part of
time
their-
it is
size and stature,
24 minus 5, 19.
Gotcha.
fire
19.
more and harder.
and then
So they have their own
Another
set of guns.
60.
And those
now-
are their own set
So
of guns
35
that they
on.
have.
So,
They
Correct.
have 2 shots.
so man, doing the math.
instead of just one.
All right,
that's why you got the little
so
clicker.
two,
Just click, 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 click.
Yeah, but that's a lot of clicking. So I'm like, I'm just gonna do the math in my head. Okay. So all right. So
Here's
I
the
get
calculator
And
right
it
here.
makes up for the
If you need to, if you really want to do the
I
math.
was wondering
amount of
what the
points
calculator
that
was
they
for.
take.
Now I understand.
I
Okay.
do the clicking because I can't be bothered to do the math.
Okay, so it's up to me now, and
Yep.
I've got my super heavy dude, the Abolisher,
Mm-hmm.
and he's got similar to you. He's got a couple of heavy ones. So he's got the DK50s and the quad jugs, right? And so in terms of the max is 0 to 5, 0 to 6. Okay, I see. And then but the damage is the same, right?
The difference becomes, if you go over here to your critical sheets,
Yeah.
on the second page, there are keywords.
Mhm.
So ballistic weapons roll an extra D10 damage if they get a critical hit, whereas the plasma weapons roll if they re-roll any ones that they get.
Gotcha.
The DK50s, I believe, I believe the DK50s say plasma.
They do, right? Well,
So they
the
re-roll
DK
ones on
yeah.
damage. So if you hit, you get to re-roll ones,
Gotcha. I'm
and
not
that
gonna roll any
becomes the
ones.
differentiation. There are also missiles, which get you a bonus to attack.
Oh, all right. Okay. So, but the range on those is up to 5, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, so you can't.
I can get so where the building is in front of me. There's the blue. Right
So your range
there.
of your missiles is 10.
Oh, so I don't even have to. Yeah, I don't even care about it. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So you you just don't move within 3, and then you can shoot. The building bases. When I play the physical game, they take up this entire blue spot. Right now, we're just going to play that the building is the building, and if it's line of sight, it's line of sight.
I see. So what you're saying though, if I was shooting a rocket, it'd be 10. But if I wanted to really bring the heavy guns to bear, I would move up. Right.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
can't because this building's in my way, right?
No, you got to move forward a couple spots.
Okay. All right. Well, that was what I was gonna do.
Also, hey Adrian, watch what happens when I click his abolisher. It picks up that little dude over there. I think we may have accidentally attached this locust to that abolisher.
That's weird.
It's weird. That's all right. So when he moves, that locust is going to move around.
Well, that could be interesting.
I have never seen
we'll
that
see
before.
if it does anything stupid with the collision. Otherwise, we'll just duplicate one of mine, and I'll give him mine.
Oh, I see. So my ground speed is 2.
That's kind of funny.
No, I'm sorry. My ground speed is 5.
Right. So you could move up to 5.
So whenever I look at that,
I bet
like
he
a
was when
ground
he was
speed, I see
locking
the
them
5,
to the
but I
hexes. I
eyes
bet
always
he
go to that
did that
grid
on
column.
accident. That
So okay,
That's
so
kinda
I
funny.
can move. I can move from the 5. So
they're attached.
I think that.
So you're going to move 3, right? Yeah. All right.
So
And I
this
think
little
that puts
mech over
1, 2,
here is
3, 4,
attached to
5,
this guy
6. So
here.
it puts me within 6.
So what he's
So if I
picking
want to
up.
go ahead
Then we'll have
and
to fix that.
use the
Um,
quad jugs.
Again,
which
we
is
have a
what I'm
Kickstarter
gonna
live
do.
for this.
So take the number 2. Take the.
The
Yeah, I will do
the
that.
rules guy is playing
Yeah.
with the
But he didn't
old
move fast, so
office
he didn't
neighbor
get
from
any
the first
bonuses
video
and
game
negatives.
right now.
So he's just got his pilot card bonuses and negatives.
Yeah. So okay. So yeah, getting back to that. So because I only
How do I
moved,
change
I
this?
didn't move less than
probably
5, right? That was
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Okay. All right. So I didn't have to take any pluses or minuses.
Correct.
All right. So now, and you're still in the front arc, right? So I don't
Yep.
have to actually rotate unless I really wanted to. I guess I could rotate. So is like a half rotation like that allowed, or do you always have to rotate?
No, it should
full
be because it's a hexadecimal. It's a hex side
Yeah.
30 degrees. Doesn't quite get it, but 45 is too much. So
Gotcha.
let's do it so the hex lines up with the map.
Okay. All right.
You're fine.
Is
You
that-
can hit me from there. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm
if
gonna
you
leave it
want
that. I'm gonna leave it that way. Yeah. Okay. So in that case, then I'm gonna roll. Right. I get 2 attacks. Right. I get
Yeah, so you get a
It's,
bunch of attacks, right? So it's volley. So what gun are you going to use? Quad juggers?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that.
So
And
it's
I get to roll.
3d10,
Yep.
3. So it's a 3 dice.
Yep.
You roll 3 dice.
Wait, did I roll those?
No, you just
I felt
set
like
them
I just. I was gonna say. I felt like I just dropped them. Oh! Sorry about that. Can I undo that?
Yeah,
have
well, you're going
no
to have to because I
idea.
got to rotate everything back. It's like, why? It's just like,
Okay, so
roll them over here. Roll them over here. Roll them
that's a
roll them like that.
that's a good strategy. My bad. Literally the first time I've used this. Okay,
Over
let
here.
me
Or right click on them and roll.
I think
highlight
that's a
all three
better.
of them.
I think that's a better strategy for me. It's just a right click. Okay, or I can drop them here, like you said.
You can drop them there and then roll them.
Oh, I see. So roll. That's interesting. Hey, oh, it did
Highlight
all of them.
all. You gotta highlight all.
Hold on, let me roll them all.
of them.
There we go. That's what I was looking
You got a
for.
9, a 3, and a 2. My defense is 4.
Okay.
You have plus
So
1 to your
I've got-
attack.
Yeah.
What is it? R
I
for
have
rolling.
plus
on
1 to my
this?
defense.
I can never remember.
So I've got basically my defense is
If
4.
I were doing it,
You've
I
got a
would
plus 1 to your
remember,
attack.
Yes.
So you need a 3 or better
Yeah.
Of course,
so
you gotta
so
like
these
whack
two
it like
hit.
80 times
So
when
2
you're
hit.
playing.
Okay.
from that first volley. So now
Right.
you roll damage for the first volley.
Which is 3 again, right?
3 dice.
Okay. All right, doing it.
Yeah, if you highlight them all and right click and it'll come up and say roll.
That's what I'm doing. Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
What do
so
you get?
that's 20.
20.
That's 20 minus what
My
you do.
damage
volley,
reduction is 10,
you
so
shoot
you've
the
done
quad
10 points of
juggers.
damage.
Quad juggers are great weapons. They were my
Yeah.
favorite in the video
Oh,
game.
shit.
One of my favorites in the board game too.
And then I get another, right? So that's the first. That hit. And
This
then
guy here, the
13.
Malice, he was my favorite in the video
And that's
game.
the first volley, right? That's
But
Yeah,
looks
so
like we're
13,
gonna
another
have-
13?
Yeah, 13 on the
They're
second.
working on some new stuff for the video game, some new mechs.
Now you
Um,
now
so
you
now I
roll
Adrian showed up
another
with a couple
3
of
dice.
models
10. This is the second volley, right?
Correct. It's
in the
second
Discord
attack.
for the video
The
game.
second attack. Okay, I follow. All right, so all these hit. All 3 of
Okay.
these.
So now roll your first 3d10 damage.
Okay. And that is 12.
So
No,
two.
I'm sorry. Nope, that's 6. The 1, not a 7.
So that does no damage.
Hopefully
Okay.
y'all can hear
Now
this.
roll the other
then-
2.
And I get the other 2. Yep. That is 7. No, that's 11. See, that's a 1. Yep, that's 11. And then one more time. Oh, there we go. So I got a 10. So I got 20 total.
20 total.
So for an attack, you said if you roll a 10 on an attack, is that additional?
That for
Okay.
you're re-rolling the damage, so you
No, I
first
know,
one-
but I mean on an attack, was the 10? Does a 10 mean something special?
only on the 2 hit, not on the
Yes,
damage.
on the 2 hit. That's what I know. So that's what I'm saying. So the 2 hit, if I'd rolled a 10, it would have meant some additional. It would have been.
It would have
crit, is that
meant
right?
a critical hit, and I would have rolled some stuff to make my life more miserable.
Okay, cool. Okay. All right.
As your second activation, it is now my turn to activate a second time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think my flight speed is 6, so that works. Flip this.
So you're basically behind both of my guys right now.
That is correct.
Tactical failure on my part.
So I'm behind both of you guys right now with my Viper. And what has he got? He's got some missiles, but he's got linked missiles. Oh, this is where the manned MCs come into their form. All right, so they have a +2 to hit all by themselves. They do 4d10 damage, but I only roll 1 dice, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this, and then we're going to calculate whether or not I hit you. That's a 7. I'm going to have hit you. So I have a +1 -1, so that cancels out my advantages. You've got a +1 to defense. Your defense on the switchblade is 6, 5. What's his defense?
And the defense for the switchblade is 5. Yeah.
5. So I need a 5 or better to hit. I'm pretty sure I hit because I have a +2 no matter what. So I got a 7 +2. That's going to hit no matter what these bonuses end up working out to be. All right? And I hit you for 4d10 damage.
Oof. Okay.
From behind. So we're going to take these. We're going to bring them over here.
Roll low.
Yeah, I could roll a bunch of ones. This is
That'd be great.
If it were Adrian, he'd roll a bunch of ones. 31 points of damage.
It's not a 1.
It's not a 1. 31 points of damage minus your damage reduction, which I think is 5 or 6.
Yeah, I think it's 5, right? Yeah. Yep.
5.
5.
So 26 points of damage.
26 to the switchblade, right? 26, so it's 240. Okay.
Well, that's another 7 because I hit you in the back.
So another what now?
Another 7. Do the first? Do the 26 first,
Yeah,
and then
I did that.
and then 7.
So the 7 is because
I'm shooting you in the back.
You shot me in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how'd you come up with the 7?
I rolled it again. I rolled 1d10 damage for a back shot.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep. Follow.
So far, no criticals. The last game Adrian and I played, there were so many criticals that the mech couldn't move by the end of it. So far, so good.
Okay.
All right. Now, you activate the next unit in your command.
Yeah. Yep.
But since you only have 2, you go back to the first one.
Correct. Yeah.
So you go ahead and take that little 1 away and throw it aside, and that'll end up being 3.
Okay.
Asking.
And these
right.
tokens stay there until you do something that changes them.
Oh, I
So
see. So if I were to move right now, yeah, I could reset them. I see.
Then they reset. If you stay still, there's a different thing to have. If you stay still, you're easier to hit.
Right.
So those tokens would basically flip.
Oh, I see. Okay, wait. Say that again. So in other words, if I sit still right now,
if you decide to stay still,
yeah,
you would automatically get a +1 to attack and a -1 to defense. You haven't moved, but you've also steadied your shot, and you're aiming down the scope, and you're trying to take that shot.
Right. So if I choose to move, though, let's say I even just move 1. Let's say I just move 1 forward.
You just move 1, all those tokens go away.
They go away.
They just go away because you.
I see. You're basically resetting it. I get it. Okay.
So what
all right. Well, let me look at my card here, and so
is he streaming?
Actually, being next to people is a bad idea for him because he's got rockets, right? So actually, being farther away is actually a plus.
Yeah, you need to back off and throw some rockets at somebody.
Yeah, I hear you. And let me see. So I can. My ground speed is 9, though. So I could actually. So in terms of movement, so it's like, let's say it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I just hop right over?
Yeah, or around. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah,
7, 8. So being behind him, obviously, there's an advantage, right?
Actually, what's your flight speed?
It's 9.
Your flight speed's 9?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. It's 7. So I would have to use flight to fly over him?
Yeah, you'd have to use flight, but you'd end up here.
So I just end up right behind him. But
Right.
then if I wanted to rotate to shoot at him,
You
then
would
I
have
don't
needed
have
to
any
use.
more.
You would have needed to use some to move it back, to move it around.
Gotcha. I see. So yeah, okay. So I can't really do that in that scenario. I mean, I can't get behind him there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Think of circle strafing,
Yeah, yeah. 1, 2,
right? Because
3,
that's what you're trying to you're trying to get behind. You're trying to move out of the way. You're trying to move forward.
Why can I not find?
So if I could get to, like, here is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This would be 6 right there.
Mm-hmm.
But I still can't get behind him.
You
Right?
can't get behind
I
him.
could. I can't
Well,
because
you could keep walking. You could keep walking ground speed, and you could end up.
yeah, ground speed. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7, 8, 9. But I still want to be able to turn around, so I only get one as a freebie.
One is a free, and then the second one is
That's a freebie.
That's your free. Mm-hmm.
And then this is
There you
where
go.
I want
And
to
now
be.
you're shooting me in the back, with your tiniest guy.
Yeah. But these all move basically because I moved fast. These are the same. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's a 2 now.
Yeah, that's a yeah.
You just throw the 2 next to it. With only 2 units, it'll get a little. Or I'm sorry, throw the 3 next to it rather.
Yeah, I'll throw the 3 next to him. Okay, so in this case, I could shoot him.
All right.
And
but not with missiles because you're too close.
Because I'm too close, correct. So I can hit the ARC 50.
Shooting that
right?
up again.
Which
That's a
is
Kickstarter
3d10.
link.
Now what's the 2 in parentheses underneath behind
So
damage
for
again?
each attack, you're rolling 2 dice.
That's our Discord.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay.
So you need to hit me. His defense is 4, I believe. Defense is 4. Starts out as a 4. So he's got a -1 to defense from his pilot, so he's 3. He's got a +1 defense from his movement, so he's a 4 back to a 4. So you need a 4 or better with your attack modifiers, which right now are basically null. So you need a 4 or better.
Okay. All right, and I'm rolling 3 dice, right?
Was it × 2?
Yes.
So 2 dice.
It's 3d10 is the damage. I rolled 2 dice. Gotcha.
2 dice for the volley. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me do that. So, and I'll go ahead and roll that. Okay.
5 and a 3. So you hit once.
So 1 hits, and then
roll 3d10 damage.
3. I need another one over here for that. Okay. That's 12. That's not great. But I do get to hit you from behind, right? So I get
roll another
for
d10.
that.
Yeah, 1 more d10.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's a little
7.
better. Yep. So it's 19 minus whatever your defense is, right?
Yeah.
Minus. Yeah.
No. It just goes through. All right, and now you do your second attack. So roll 2 more dice because it's the second linked weapon.
Okay. All right. Rolling it.
5 and a 1.
Man, this
So
die
1
right
hit.
here keeps rolling a 1. I think it's broken.
Yeah. Now you roll 3d10 for the damage, and then another d10 for the backstab.
Okay.
I got to stop calling it backstab.
All right. Well, that's pretty good. 21, right?
21. So 21 minus 10 is
Wait.
11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And
7,
then another
8,
5.
9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
Yeah.
That's your third activation. Is my third activation.
They are, well, since the beginning of explaining the rules.
Oh, my third activation is this guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Until now,
All right.
it's less than an hour.
All right. So
Not
his
sure
flight
how
speed
many-
is 2.
I guess I haven't really been keeping track of how many turns they're on. How many full round.
2.
They are almost on their final activation.
All right, I'm gonna rotate. Right.
This round, though.
Have I done that? Yeah. So I'm gonna start. So when for my first one, I'm gonna spend to get to the second. I go 1, 2. No, 1, 2. What's my ground speed? Six. 2. Three. Rotate. 4, 5.
I see. Okay.
I moved 3, so no tokens, no whammy,
Mm-hmm.
and I shall now murder you with I believe my quad juggers again.
I feel like a whole lot of ones is about ready to happen. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're gonna do the quad juggers. So they're a volley weapon. They use three dice to attack. I get to do it twice. So we're gonna put that over here so you can see it, and we're gonna roll them.
Trying to get all my old stuff back up and rolling.
Okay.
I haven't done stream in
Huh.
a few years.
We got a
so
critical.
let's get back to
All
it.
right, so
Yeah,
all
I
3
see
hit.
that.
All 3 hit.
Eventually. I
So
need
all
to
3
play more
hit.
games than
That's
just
it's only the first attack at 2. So the first damage
just this one.
is 23 minus your damage reduction. So
Okay.
18.
Yep.
Right.
23.
So do your 18, and then I'll tell you what the next bad news is.
Got it.
Then do 14.
All right. Well, at least you rolled a 1 this time. Appreciate
Mhm.
that.
Oh, is that a? Hold on. Is that a? That's a ballistic weapon. I think I can re-roll that one. One moment, please.
Why'd I say something?
No, I just get an extra critical hit, an extra D10 damage. All right. So did you do 14?
I did.
And then the last one does another 20.
Okay.
And then I get
These
1d10
are
for
all-
being from behind, and 1d10 because I get a critical hit on a ballistic weapon. So
Dark Horizons lore models.
There's my low
3.
numbers.
Love that game. I played it so much.
And now we do the fun thing of rolling on the critical hit table.
Oh.
So,
Played a
do you
lot
want to
of
do the honors? Or would you like me to?
infantry,
I will allow you to do it.
The Mantis.
It seems fair.
There was also tank.
So,
We had tank models.
I got
but
an
think we
8
removed
on the
them to
critical hit table.
focus
These are manned mechs. So if you look at this thing right here,
The reason why we haven't really
Yeah, I'm
gotten
looking at
to
it right
the
now.
a critical hit
infantry.
DHMC manned mechs, an 8
Power armors.
means the target's defense is permanently reduced by 1.
Oh.
So take one of these little blue tokens and put it on your dude.
Yep.
And roll an
Some
extra
power
D10
armors
damage.
Just so we could focus development on these guys and then get down to
2.
these guys.
So lucky you.
2. Okay.
So the Malice here was my favorite.
That is my
Malice
third
was a
activation.
good chunky boy.
Okay. That was a lot. But
I
having,
played
you know,
a
I
lot
did
of-
know whenever I was doing that I was putting
a lot
myself
of
out there. So
Malice
I think I'm okay with it,
in
I
the
guess.
video game.
Okay.
And, you know, the fun thing is we're not
Hopefully
through
we'll
the
get to
first
play
turn
this
yet.
version
So
soon.
I think
Very
that for Adrian and Will, if you guys are still there, I think we've solved the speed problem.
All right. So if I move 5, that's this guy. He's just gonna throw him over here.
You get to the +1, -1s.
Yeah, +1, -1. Okay, that's this.
1 defense, -1 to attack.
Yep. Okay. All right. So at this point, so what I can use can't use the rockets, but I can use the quad jugs, right? So
That's correct.
okay, so that's what we're gonna do, and I get to roll 3 dice. So I'll do that.
The quad jugs are
Portland guy's just out there in the middle of nowhere.
yeah, they're volley 3, and you've
Yeah.
got 2 of them, so 3 dice.
Yep.
So you need to
That.
hit me the 4 or better. 4 or better because you've got your movement penalties. Yep, 4 or better.
All right, those all 3 hit.
And that
So
poor little
that's
switchblade's
good.
not going to be there for very much longer. This
Now roll 3d10
Alright.
damage.
Okay,
mouse can
doing that.
take
And then
some hits, but that switchblade.
So
he's
that's
hunting down one. It's
that's
not gonna be great.
13.
So 3.
Yep,
Now do it again.
yep, doing it. Is 13.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. See, I don't like doing
Yeah.
math. Now do
I
it one more
know.
time.
Yep. I mean, maths are hard.
22.
Oh, wait. Is it? No, it's 26.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
Okay, so that was the
That's your first shot.
Right. So I get to go again. I like
Now
rolling
you
a
go
bunch of
again.
dice, man. I'm a big fan of rolling a bunch of dice. Oh, I got 2 crits, right?
Uh-oh. Really? Oh, shit.
Yep. It's all right.
That's no good. All right.
It's
So let's do the damage first.
Okay.
Then we'll do the crits.
okay. So we're gonna do that. So here's the first. That's
23 minus
23.
10, so 13.
Okay. Then another 11. And then 17 on top of that.
Oof. Okay. All right.
And then the crits each get an additional die. Is that right?
Yeah. We haven't actually
Oh,
clarified that
no.
because.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
ahead.
So go ahead and do the honors and roll 1, and then we'll
Okay.
deal with that, and then roll another one, and we'll deal with that.
Gotcha. Here's the first one. Is a 10.
10. Jesus Christ. 10, really? You got a 10.
That seems great.
A system failure. I lose 1 special ability or weapon system. So I will roll a dice here. I got a 5, right? So a 5 on this guy is critical location 5 is
Yeah.
I lose one of my grenade launchers, which I haven't been using at all.
Right.
And we don't have a good way to mark that, so I'm going to take this and put it over here. The old player boards, we could mark it, I think. Anyway, it'll be that's a tabletop simulator improvement. I've lost a grenade launcher. Let me write that down somewhere. Okay, and then the second one.
Right. Oh, hold on. There. Okay, let me roll that. Here we go. It's getting a little laggy on me. 4. Not as bad.
And 4 on the
Engine
man
damage.
table. Engine damage moves. Oh, you also roll. Actually, I lost a grenade. You need to roll another d10 damage before I do that. But go ahead and.
Oh, okay. It's an 8.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
So now he moves slower. He takes
then I
8 more
roll-
damage.
And then I roll another d10 for that one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. That's a 5.
Okay.
All right. I feel all right about that. I feel
Feel
pretty
good about that?
that.
You feel good
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
I'm glad you feel pretty good.
That's right.
So my flight speed is 6. My ground speed is 8. We're gonna truck across the map. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rotate once. Rotate left once. That's still front arc. I think I'm good. I think I moved 6, so I get these 2 fun things here. And my number 3 is now my number. It's my number 4. This is my 4th activation?
It is.
Yes, it is. Okay, good. All right. So I've not lost track of that. Bloop. And we're going to shoot some, I think, some missiles into
So
your
roll time is like
back.
90 minutes or less.
Not okay with this.
You're not okay with that?
No.
Yeah.
Not
So I'm
okay
going
with
to
it
shoot some missiles
whatsoever.
into your back. So your defense is 5?
It is 4.
No, not your big guy, your little guy.
Oh, you're shooting. Oh, I see.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
No, I'm
5.
totally shooting your little guy.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I got a 2. Plus 2 to a hit is a 4. All the other things I think cancel out. I think I missed.
Cool. I like it.
Your defense is 5, right?
I like what the work you've done there.
The second hit is also a 1 that's an automatic miss no matter what. I miss with both shots. All right.
I'm doing a little happy dance over here.
I think you should. I think you should totally do a happy dance. You should totally do a happy dance. All right, you take all your actor. That's the end of the first turn. I know that took a while. Move my guy here so I can get my token back.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
So you can kind of grab like this. I see.
Leave the plus ones, minus ones where they are, but take your orange ones away.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yep. Nope. I follow.
And then we are on turn 2. Possibly the longest first turn ever. And roll for initiative. So take 1 die and roll for initiative.
Ooh. I thought they were on the second turn. I didn't realize that was their first
Right.
one.
I got a whopping 3.
I got a whopping 1. So that tells you how my night's going to go.
Yeah.
All right. So give me 1 second. I need to take a quick bio break. And I'll be right back. So you plan your encounters. Will, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just quiet.
All right. Well, be less quiet while I take my bio break.
Actually, you know what? I can go and pour myself a drink. I will be right back.
All right. I'm in charge. Everyone else is gone. Oh, my stream's still up. I no dropped frames or nothing, but I keep my stream preview keeps having issues. Huh. No recommended changes. No undisabled events, no delay, stable. Everything's good. Right. Yeah, I was saying I gotta start streaming more, start streaming some different games. I have an extremely large collection on Steam. It's so large that the differences between the different methods of measuring it are sizable. So if on my Steam profile,
All right, I'm back. Did you recap for us, Will? What's our scores at? You've got me down 2/3 on my big guy. My little guy's untouched. At the end of the first turn, what we got here? End of the first turn, his little guy is at half health. So his little guy could die this turn by the end of turn 2.
gonna have to blast that switchblade pretty good.
Yeah, well, if I can keep that up, he might be down a guy, but then I'll have that big old honking abolisher with full health to deal with, which is not where you want to be. I should get myself an ice cream because I think I deserve it. That might have been the longest first turn ever. But it's good. Dave asked lots of questions. They're good questions.
Yeah, we're having a problem at work, I should say. So I've kind of been distracted.
Oh, no worries.
The I've been filling in for a role above me, and they're taking that away. And so the guy who was filling in for me, who's now going back down because I'm going back down, may be drunk and shit talking the boss on Teams in a chat with the bosses.
Well, I don't think I can edit that out of the stream, but okay.
Shoot talking.
Uh-huh. I meant the whole thing.
Oh, no, it's cool. It's good. It's just kind of funny.
I think your mouse is about to get stomped here.
Okay, I am back.
I believe you get to choose. You get to go first.
Yeah. Kind of picking on my switchblade. That's not very nice.
No, it's not.
Right, hold. I have to take a sip of my Jack and Coke and think about this for a second. Okay, and so you're facing that way. I see. Okay. So okay, I'm trying to identify your pieces. So the Viper is the one that I have not been hammering, right?
Correct.
Okay, that's the one behind me right now, which I'm not really a big fan of. And he can move. Oh, wow. Okay, so he's pretty quick. Oh, I see. So the crit table includes the engine, the jump jets also. Okay, that's cool. So if you lose, for instance, the engine or the jump jets. What does that mean? Does that mean you can't move at all using
No.
either of those?
Sorry,
Just a reduction.
I'm chewing ice cream. One moment, please.
Or just kind of slows you down.
It slows you down significantly.
Gotcha.
If
Okay.
you lose jump jets, they can't fly anymore, so they can't get on top of buildings. If you lose the engine, I'm gonna have to look in the rules in a second. I think it reduces the movement to like 1.
Okay.
Engine damage reduces your move by 2.
No. The critical hit on the engine.
Sorry, I was looking at the drones.
Yeah. You get a 10 and a 10. We'll say it reduces your move to 1 because I don't know that we put it in the rules yet. But we had exactly that conversation. Should it immobilize you?
Okay.
Or should it?
Oh, for your we're talking for the equipment slots.
Yeah, for the equipment slot when you lose an engine. So reduce it to 1 because eventually there'll be repair bays. So we'll want you to be able to limp your way to repair bay. But if you're only moving 1 hex at a time, you're just going to get stomped.
So, simple question: can you move backwards?
Yep, cost 2.
Okay.
Just like that other game that we're not going to mention on the stream.
All right. Yeah, it didn't even occur to me until just now. I'm like, wait, can you move? You should be able to move backwards. Okay,
You can move
so
backwards.
it's good to know.
And you can jump backwards. So if you jump backwards, you don't have to pay the 2. You can just jump.
Yeah,
So you little
I like it.
this little guy here can go right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm digging it. Let's do it.
Still not my rear arc.
Oh, so if I move backwards, it's 2 per, right?
Yeah, if you get the jump jets, you're flying. You don't pay for that.
So
You can go there, right there. That's good.
yeah, like
Set it
that,
down.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
and
do
these
that.
Then these go
Drag
away.
These guys go away. That's right.
Yeah, because they're not.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And now
and
you
that's-
are
let me
indeed on my rear arc.
All right,
Let me
now
throw this here.
Yep.
Okay.
I have to-
So, and let me take a look at what I got here. So, yeah, so again, so I want to use my, oh, it's got a flamethrower too, that's cool.
Yeah, that's not going to be very useful against.
No, I know, but I just didn't notice it till just now because they had the dashed lines across there.
Yeah,
and
it's
I
not
didn't even notice it.
clustered, so there's only one of them, and they're really. There are power armored infantry dudes that can run around the map that we haven't done a lot with.
Yeah.
And that's what the flamethrower is for, is to torch the.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, that's cool.
Torch the little men. You
Okay,
cannot use your
so-
missiles; you're too close. So you have to use
Right,
your.
I'm going to use the Arc 50, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's 2 dice, and I get 2 of them.
Yeah. So do 2 and then 2. Yeah.
Yep, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start off with that, and
9
then
and 9, 2 hits.
Useful. Okay, I like that.
2 hits.
And then I roll. It's 3, right?
3d10 for
No,
the
it's
damage.
3d10 for the damage. That's what I thought. Okay.
So roll 3 dice.
Yep.
Tell me what it is.
It is 23.
23. So 23 minus 5 is 18.
Okay. And then 1 more, right? Ooh. That's
the
a
knife
leaner.
shooting.
What's
So
going
he's
on
shooting
here?
with The Arc 50s.
It says 6, so I'm gonna take that. 25.
If you highlight them, it'll tell you
It
what the
does.
total is.
It shows
25.
it as 6. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's 25. And that's the first. So
2 volleys at 2, 3d10 damage if they hit.
then I roll attack again, right?
No, roll one more d10 because you hit me in the back.
Oh,
Six
that's okay. Yeah, one more d10. Yep. But you said something.
Bad range on him.
Eh,
But he gets a plus
That's a
2 to
10.
attack his attack roll.
of course it is.
These are the best dice ever.
All right, now you roll for that second blaster.
Yeah. So it's
2 dice,
2d10. Yep.
2d10 to hit.
Yep. Okay, one's a crit.
One's a crit.
miss.
That's no good. All right, so roll your 3d10 damage for the crit,
Okay.
or for the hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't great. That's 10.
So no damage.
Mm.
Roll one more for the backstab.
Hold that. Hold.
8.
8. Then we roll on the crit table, right?
Yep, that's correct. Then you roll on the crit table.
Okay. Doing that. That's a 7. Okay.
7. My defense is permanently reduced by 1. Another d10 of damage. So my defense is reduced by 1 permanently.
That's 8 more damage.
And 8 more damage. Okay.
All right,
Well.
man. Rock and roll.
So my movement's been reduced by 1. My ground speed is 6. Flight speed is 2. Rotate. No, back here. That's fun. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nope, come back there. 4. 5. I gotta get it so it's lined up on the stupid hexes.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
There you go. Now, if I look at this top down, I think I'm hitting your rear arc. Is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Now, the way we got it is you have to agree with that because it's all sportsmanlike. But I think I'm about to shoot you right in the backside.
Yeah, I mean, if you're considering the back, anything,
Yeah.
basically the back half of it,
Here,
right?
here, or here. Yeah, the back
Yeah.
half of the.
So,
right.
yeah. So, absolutely. Why wouldn't you, right? Because your front arc is matches.
Correct.
So, yep.
So I'm going to roll this. Ready? All right. So we got a 4,
Okay.
a 1, and a 3. And that sucks. So really? A 4, 1, and a 3? Really? And your defense is 5?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I have a -2 defense over here, so right.
All right. So I hit you with 1. I hit you with one of the shots. All right. And that's a 3d10. Which is 19. Not too bad.
Okay, and then my damage reduction
It's
is
5, so
5.
14.
What was it? 15?
14.
14. Okay, 14.
17 plus another 3 from the shoot you in the back.
17. All right.
And then my second set of shots. Ooh, are all hits and a crit.
Oof, I don't like that.
All right. So, first damage is 17 minus your 5. So that's what it is, 12.
12. Yep.
Second hit from the volley is 22.
So 34. Okay. This isn't looking good.
Third hit from the volley is another 21. 12.
So 54 total, basically.
54 total.
Okay.
Plus another 4 from being behind. Plus 8 on the crit table.
Ooh, I don't like it.
An 8 on the crit table, armor breach. Your defense is reduced by 1, so take one of those little -1 blue counters, and take another D10 damage, which is 2. Which is rude.
That was
2 points of damage. I did 2 points of damage to you. That really is terrible.
It's awful.
And that was my first activation.
Okay. All right. My ground speed's only 5.
Yeah, he's a slow, chunky, moving kind of guy.
And so, and the green space is
Nothing.
It's nothing.
Just normal.
Okay.
The dark green is if you were to be here, that would give me an advantage on my defense because it's -1 to hit through force.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me see. So I got
Also, if
rockets.
one of your guys was in the way, that would also be -1 to hit. But we haven't been shooting through each other, so.
Well, I can move up to 5. And I can also shoot up to 5. So, and your guy just is like, he is just behind me. He's just going to keep following me all the way back in there.
Oh, yeah, he's just going to harass.
Not really a whole lot I can. I mean, I guess the question is, can I get over here farther to the right side?
You could burn on him and shoot him.
Oh no! We're all ganging up on the one guy at this point. We're all in on this. We're gonna chase him all over the map.
Well, you don't have to chase him very far. You can't move very fast anymore.
I know. I like it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So okay. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I'm here, and so there's no penalty to shoot over this green square, this dark square.
No, there is. That's forest. Sorry, I didn't realize that's the green tree. Yeah, so you don't. It gives me. It's a -1 to attack.
Okay.
That's a terrain disadvantage.
And I move. So these markers go away, right?
No, you move 5 hexes, so they go right with them.
Damn it.
Yep.
And then you put afraid of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do this guy, and so I'm hitting your rear arc, right? I'm hitting you in the rear. But I'm a minus. You said I'm a -1 to attack if I attack.
Yes, plus all the other disadvantages that you have.
And it doesn't matter which type of weaponry I use. So
you can't use the missiles. I think. Are you too close? You're too close for missiles.
Yeah. I was gonna use quad jugs again. So.
All right. Well, so he's got a bunch of -1s to his defense. So his defense is normally 4. So right now it's 2.
Yeah.
Okay. And your attack is -2.
Yes. Well, it's -2. Well, it's -2.
So you need force,
right?
You need force.
I got a -1 attack on my card. I got a +1 out here in the field, and then I got a -1 because of the terrain, right?
Yep. You need 5s.
Yeah. I need 5s. Okay. All right, and I'm rolling 3, right? So.
And for the quad juggers, yes, I believe you are.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
Oh, I got my damage tables.
Okay, I got an 8 and a 9.
2 hits.
Oh, I don't have
2 hits.
3d10. And I guess you are hitting my rear arc. You are hitting my rear arc. That kind of sucks.
Okay, so that's 23.
Well, nuts.
On the first one. And I had 2 hits, right? Okay.
23? Oh, no, I got to actually do math. One moment, please. That's -5 is 18.
Okay, and then the second was 25.
It's all drones. All my data is for drones.
25?
25, yeah.
I was going to be all excited about it.
Okay.
And then
So
another
that's-
D10 for the backstab.
Yeah. That's an 8.
And that was your first attack?
That was my first attack.
Okay. And then you shoot him again.
All right. Let's go. Ooh, wow. Let's just luxuriate in the glory of that roll I just made.
Yeah,
Right?
none of that hit.
None of that hit. Well, I haven't. To be fair, I've thrown pretty well, I think. So I guess I was due to not throw well. So.
All right, now I got some decisions to make. What do you got over here? You got 99.
Yeah, he's pretty beat up at this point. He's a sacrificial lamb. I mean, you could just surrender. That'd be fine. I mean,
Sorry, you need to grab the mech, not the. Stop that. Get out of the way. That was 4. 5. So he did not move.
yeah, those go away. Yep.
Those. He's my second activation. And I think I might be throwing some missiles at you, son. Yeah. Kristen
cool.
Kristinates.
Not cool, bro.
So, but I only get 1 dice to hit. So let's see what this does. That's a 6. I'm pretty sure that's going to hit.
Pretty sure you're right because I have -3 to my defense. So,
Yeah, oh yeah, that hits. That hits. All right, so that's 40-10 damage for that one.
Wait, what? That is a lot.
22.
Okay, not as bad as I thought it might be.
And the second one roll is also a hit.
Okay.
With another 40-10 damage.
Oh, that's better.
29. Minus,
Okay, 29. All right.
minus 5.
Oh yeah, 24. Right. Okay, so,
Yeah, so 22 minus 5, 29 minus 5. Those were front-on assaults, my friend. Those were not...
okay. So hold on. Let's back up a step. So you said -5 each time. Right?
Each time for each attack. Volleys count as one attack.
Okay,
These are separate attacks on the dual linked weapons.
Really sure I was doing it that way, but I follow now. That makes sense. All right.
And you want to give yourself 5 more hit points just to feel better?
I did. I actually did. Okay, I'm still in the game.
The second attack. So each attack, you take the damage reduction.
Okay.
The volleys do damage per hit, and that's
that
one
makes
attack.
sense. Yes. Okay.
All right.
So
I think I'm gonna be able to blow you up this turn.
Mm,
Then it's going to be a question of, can I survive the onslaught of the large chunky boy?
well, unless I just run my little guy away.
Once you run you away.
I mean, he's out. I mean,
which is a tactic. It's cowardly.
Well, I know, but hey, there's no judgment on the battlefield, right?
There is no judgment on the battlefield.
There is judgment. Trust me.
Okay, so I can move as normal.
As
It's
soon as you roll
just
a couple
I have a
ones.
serious. I can
You
definitely
can,
get
you
behind
can run away.
you.
You can run away. You don't have any wound
Oh,
penalties. You can run real fast.
No, he's all in.
But the thing is, this little guy over here, he's going to come looking for you, and he's still going to get you.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, okay, so he can move again. So his flight is 7, but his ground's 9. So I can move 9. So again, so I can still get behind him, and I think that's what I'm gonna do.
So you're to sacrifice.
Oof. Oh yeah, I'm okay with that. So I could move here. What was that? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then
Or so. That's still front arc, son. Though that's still front arc.
yeah, he's fine, right?
Okay.
Because it doesn't matter which way he's facing in terms of movement. Okay. All right. So he has no negatives or pluses.
Neither of
But
them do.
he's still front arc. I see what you're saying. So
I don't
me
know
attacking
why
you, I'm still
they
hitting
did
your.
not post my
Am I
Yeah,
hitting your
you're-
front or your back?
Yeah, you're right on the edge. So it's also the way we've got the rules written is it's always harder for you to do the thing you want to do if there's any question.
Okay.
So if you're right on the razor's edge there, I think I can give it to you. I think it'd be cleaner if you were here.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you be
Yeah, that's
here?
what I was gonna say, because I can still get
It'd be
there,
cleaner
right?
if you were here.
Yeah. Let's do that.
All right, then it's definitely rear arc and you're good.
Okay. Easy peasy. I still had enough movement, so I could do that. All right, so let's do that then.
Okay, and then you're gonna shoot some arc 50s.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So 2 dice again, 2 attacks. All right, cool. Oops. Ooh, it's a 5 and a 3. That doesn't seem good.
Oh, the 5
Well,
hits. The 3 also hits because I'm permanent minus
down
2
to
defense. So they
2.
both hit. They both hit. Yep.
Okay, I see. All right. Okay, so then that's 3, right? Okay, 3D. Okay, let's do that. Here's the first.
Try and make it to the end of turn 2, or I
Okay.
have to dip to go
What was
to
it?
bed.
It's 16.
So 11, 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then the second one.
Yeah. And if I'm hitting you from behind, do I get an extra?
One per attack total. So you roll your check. You hit me twice. No, you. Oh, did you only hit me once? I thought you hit me with both shots on the volley.
I did hit you with both. Okay, I see. So
So
you
roll
do
the
that
three,
all
roll the
first.
three. Yeah. There you
Gotcha.
go.
There we. Oh, we're on a 1. That's only 8.
8. Now roll your additional D10.
Gotcha. The 9. I like that.
Now roll your second attack.
Gotcha. Okay. It's a little laggy. Okay. That looks good, right?
Where'd you get?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only supposed to roll 2, right?
Yeah, you're not supposed to roll 2.
Yeah, here we go. Let me do it again. There we
An
go.
8 and a 9, they both hit.
Yep. Okay. So the first one is 14. Then
14. So that's oh shit! I took 5 more points. I took 10 more points than I should have. 1 second.
I'm guessing that they started at timer when they started actually playing instead of the rules. So
And then I got to take
played
4.
about an hour, even though the stream's been up. For
I keep getting the units mixed up. This is a damage record of 10. All right, I did my 14. I did my 4.
the second
really.
was for 9.
Between turns.
And then I roll a d10 for the attack in the back.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. And that's an 8.
And that was my first. All right, well, I'm going to just sit here and I'm going to rotate. And I am going to pour all of my animosity into the back of your little guy. And I'm going to do that with my quad juggernauts.
Okay.
Those are my favorite weapons in the game.
So here we go. Ready?
Mech in the game.
Do it. Ooh.
That's it.
That's pretty good. I have a -3, so it's a.
Yeah, those are all hits.
2.
Okay.
Yep.
It's all hits, no criticals. So your first damage is 21 minus your damage reduction, which is 5.
Okay.
So 16.
Yep.
Second damage is another 17.
Okay. And the damage reduction is per.
Nope, it's only for the first attack. It's only for the per attack, not per volley.
Correct. Okay. What was
So
that? Third one
17
then?
and then 14.
14. Ooh, I'm still alive so far.
Oof. Oh, and then another D10 from the back.
Oof.
10.
Oh, come on. He's got one left.
And that is my first quad jugger, and now my second quad jugger
Miss.
is a hit,
Oh,
a hit,
dear.
and a hit.
Okay, he's gone.
He's gone. All right, am I
Damn.
1 hex away? I'm only 1 hex away. All right, so here's the fun thing. You explode. So look at your little
Oh,
card.
yeah, that's right.
You see the EXP damage on your little card?
Yeah, it's 40-10.
So roll 4d10, and I take 4d10 damage.
I like that.
So your dude's over there. He's gone.
Okay. He did his job. Oh, 23, 31.
31 minus 10, 21.
Oh, so the minus is on that also. The minus the defense reduction, right?
21. Yes, because it's
Damage
basically like
reduction.
it's like a second attack.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay.
All right. So your third activation would have been him, but he's gone. So you don't get one. Right? No.
No, he was.
I took the wrong guy. I took the wrong token away.
Yeah, he is.
That was his third activation.
It was his. Yeah, he was third.
So your first activation was
Also him.
this guy.
So, yeah, this guy is. He hasn't taken
Oh,
his
so you're-
second activation. Yeah. See, he's taken 2, but I haven't taken the 4. Right.
Okay. Fair enough.
Right.
I thought that was our first and second. That was our second and third.
First and
wasn't it?
second,
I'm sorry.
third. Yeah. How
My
did
bad.
this
My
2
bad.
end
My
up-
bad.
No, it
My
was.
bad.
Yeah, it was 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, it was
Oh,
3.
you're right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
You're right.
Hey man, it's getting late. Even I'm like.
I know it's
not
getting
even
late.
Sure, I'm not sure what I did. Okay. Okay, so now, like, what do I do now? Okay.
So let me give you a little thing about scoring. So scoring, if we don't finish the game, we score for the total battle value of the destroyed units. And if nothing's destroyed, the number of hit points dealt to the enemy units.
Okay.
So I figure we'll probably go to turn 3, and then
Yeah.
we can go ahead and call it.
No, it sounds good. Okay.
So you'll be able to score. So now it's about doing damage, and the more hit point damage you do, the better everything's going to be. So you can continue to pour damage into my guy, or you can turn around and blow up the little guy. If we were to play a full 6-turn game, you'd probably be able to kill the little guy, and that would guarantee you, and that would probably guarantee you the win.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can I can. Oh, but his. Okay, again, I gotta cut across the trees, right? So
Yeah,
in
you're
that
gonna move
case,
it.
he's gotta use
You wanna move
flight,
around
which
the
is
field.
only 2, which is not great.
Or you
So
just
I could
step
do.
forward one and turn right. Left
Yeah,
rather.
it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you're just gonna step right up on top of him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm get in his face, and so I don't have any minuses. Can only move 4, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
So his
That's
current defensive value is 2. You need
Huh.
2s or better.
I like it.
So
Okay.
basically, the only way you can miss is to roll a 1.
So, and I'm rolling 3, right? So,
Mhm.
get him out of there. Get him out of here too.
We'll set his sad little self over here.
He's a sad monkey, but you know, again, he battled well. So here we go. Okay, that's a 1, but the other 2 are hits,
Right,
right?
2 hits.
And they're each 3, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And this
3 to
time
10.
I'm not behind you, so we don't have to worry about any of that.
Yeah, it's just a plate up right into the
That's
front of the
okay. 18.
18 minus 10 is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oof, and that's 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Like it.
All right,
All
and
right.
you do it again.
Yep. Do it again. Those all hit and a crit.
Oh, another crit.
I like it.
All right, so
All right,
do
here's
it.
the first. Okay, so that's 25. That's pretty good.
15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Sorry.
Like it. Nope, that's good. All right, here we go. Second one is. Nope, that's good. 4. All right, here we go. Second one.
14.
Yep. Oh. And then 30.
Jesus.
Nice.
Right? That's ridiculous. I told you, man, these dice are lucky. I wish these were physical and in my house right now. Okay, so. But I had
And
a
that's
crit.
it. Oh, you got a crit. Oh, that's right. You got a crit.
Yeah,
Crap.
so I get to roll.
Roll the die.
Sorry.
That's all right.
So let's see what we got here. A 10.
That's
That's how I do. I really am rolling them too. I mean,
All right, so
just
roll
saying.
an additional d10 damage, and then we'll figure out what I lose.
Okay. It's only 3, so my
You rolled
string of
3.
10s has ended. Yeah.
I can no longer jump. I'm just gonna put this over here. Sure. That's okay. I wasn't gonna jump anyway.
No, I was trying to say I wouldn't imagine you would.
All right.
Strong work that turn. I'm feeling
That was
pretty good about
real
that.
strong work. It was real strong work. All right, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna go right. We're gonna go right here. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm only moving 4 spaces, so no negatives, no nothings. Now the question is, what's the best gun to use to get the most damage out of this nonsense?
So
I'm on the right side.
anything over is it anything over 3 or anything 3 and above? Is that how it works? I got a -1 defense and defense 4.
So your defense is 3.
So
it's
okay.
3 and above.
3 and above. Okay.
3 and above. So I'm gonna shoot the lasers, which are 3d10 times. So I get their volley weapons, so they get 2 hits for each, and they each do 3d10 damage.
All right.
So the first volley Gets me a 2 and an 8. So what is your defense? Defense is 3.
Yeah, it's 3. Yep.
+1 to attack. I need a. I think I hit.
I think
I
you did
hit.
too.
I think I hit. So that does 3d10 damage. $25, so 15.
What? 15. All right.
Then next shot is 2 hits. Oh, I didn't do the second damage. I'm sorry, I didn't do the second damage. So let's do that for
Oh, wait.
I didn't do the second damage, so 1 second. Second hit damage is 20. So 20
Okay.
total.
Okay.
Now I'll do a new laser shot. Both hits.
Yes.
First damage is 17. 27 minus 10.
Right. 7. Okay.
The second damage is 17 straight.
Okay.
Oh, and I need to do 2 back damage. So another 5
I did.
Okay.
and another 5. So another 10 total.
All right. Not too bad.
All right, and now we are on the new initiative.
Nice.
Let's do one more turn and see what it looks like.
Okay.
If you think, right?
Sure.
I need a 10. I got a 6. Not a 10. Oh, I get to go first.
All right.
Nice.
I mean, you could have deferred. I don't know. I mean, just saying.
No. We know. There's no difference.
You're like,
No.
that's a hard no.
It's a hard no. I don't want to die completely. So if I go 1, 2,
come on.
3. I'm gonna do this. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm gonna do 1, 4.
Okay.
And I am going to pour all of my hate and malice into you with my quad juggernauts because I only have 1 grenade left and I wouldn't use that anyway. So I've got no bonuses, no minuses. That's my first activation. We're going to put hit there. We need all the dice. The quad juggers, I get 3 if I recall. Put these here and ready, roll. 9, which is hit, an 8, which is hit, and an 8, which is hit. So it's 3 hits.
That'll do.
First damage is 11 minus 10, so 1.
Okay.
Second damage is a straight through 22.
Okay.
Third damage is a straight through 16. And another 8.
Okay. Ouch. Okay. And you're done? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
This is the third turn. I'm done with my first activation on the third turn.
Yes. Okay. So, this guy, he's still got 101. Well, I gotta get behind him, so that's gonna happen. And I can move 5, right? So
Yeah, you got to turn. So if you want to do that, you got to turn.
Okay,
you're spending your first turn to turn.
Okay.
So if you first free turn and then another turn, and now you go. That's 1. Now 2, 3.
Then, and he only can do 5, right? So like,
Right.
so this would be 4, but I can still turn.
Yeah,
Is that
you
going to get me
yeah,
where I need to
that,
be?
yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't, as a matter of fact.
So if I get here, the best I can do
You might just want to put yourself in front of me, so that my back guy here, has to shoot through me.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yep. Okay.
And then maybe rotate a little bit so that you can.
Yeah, I was ready to say I can still turn, right?
Yeah, you still got it. You still got enough to turn. The other way.
Hold on. The other way. Oh no, it's whoa!
Oh!
I don't know what just happened there. That was the weirdest.
Oh, because that stupid. That extra mech.
Here,
now flip him.
I'm flipping him. Yeah. Okay, I'll get him there.
And then rotate him.
Give me a second. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, no, we've got this extra. Somehow there's a drone. You see him over here? He's over here.
Oh yeah.
He's attached to that model. So
so that's what's causing that. Oh, okay.
That's what's causing that.
Okay, so I can't actually face. Oh no. Sorry about that. That's my bad. Let me. Hey, while you're not there, let me. Oh. Okay. Wait a minute. Where did my piece go? Oh dear.
Here, I'm going to give you another guy. Second, please.
I thought that because your piece wasn't there, that it'd be fine, but apparently he's still there. I couldn't see him.
All right, here you go. Use this one.
I appreciate that. Right.
But hold on.
All understand. Okay. All right. Let's just take a moment.
Let me get my guy. Let me get my guy. 1 second.
Fair enough. I'm there you go. Okay. And I'm gonna be here and we're done.
And we're gonna have to have a long talk about being careful with the control shifts.
Oof. Okay.
All right. I guess you just unload.
I guess that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, it doesn't matter which. So
the quad juggers are probably the better gun.
Yeah. Oh, come here. Give me this and this. Okay, so
really fun.
I'll get there.
I have to text him right now about that. It's like, dude, you gotta fix that. Oh.
Okay, here we go. First stack. Oh, there's a crit and 2 1s. Wow. So one hit.
So roll your 3d10 damage, and then we'll figure out your crit.
I always hate when stuff like that happens.
Okay.
So lucky and so unlucky.
Ugh, that's not great. 12.
Stupid odds and math. Why can't
So, and then I have to roll crit, right? So
for me and ones for the other.
that's 6, which is weapon malfunction. Target attack reduced by 1. I don't think that's going to matter now, but I get to roll another d10.
It don't matter much.
6. Yeah. That was anemic.
Anemic. It was anemic. So put your okay. So now that we've gotten over the excitement of the extra piece throwing all the pieces off the board.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna put that there so that and my guns on this particular case, I think it's got to be the lasers. They do got to be the lasers. So 2 dice, 3d10.
Okay.
So first shot, 2 misses.
I like it.
The second shot both hit. I think they both hit.
Yep. Yeah, they do. Yep.
because the laser gets a +1 to hit it anyway. So we need 3d10 damage. No criticals. 18, 8
Okay. Wait,
plus
8? Okay. Yep.
8 plus 4. 12. 12 total. That is my second activation. Now your second activation is the same guy because you only have one guy left.
That's right.
You might be able to.
I
You
don't
might be able
know,
to kill
man.
my big guy.
I don't know.
He's only got 100 points left, right?
Got 101.
The Abolisher can dish out, if everything rolls the way he's supposed to roll, it can dish out something like 80 points.
Okay, but his flight is only 2, so I can't fly over you.
No, you can't.
So I have to walk past you, which is fine. So it'd be 1, 2, and then I can turn, right?
Yep, yep.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Breakdancing, Mac.
Same thing. What?
Yeah, I'm
attached
working
to
on it here.
This guy
Just
down
making
here,
sure that I don't throw him across the board
floating
again.
down around in space.
No, he doesn't have an extra piece attached to him.
Okay. So that's 1, and then this is the
There you
second
go.
one. Okay. All right. And he's the second one too, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to attack, and then of course I'll just choose big guns. And here we go. Fairly mediocre.
I think they all hit anyway because he's got -2 to each of his defenses. So
Okay.
I think they all hit. They all hit. All right.
Okay.
Can you do?
I like it.
Can you do 101 points of damage?
Let's do it. Seems excessive. That's not bad. 21.
11.
That's 25. Okay. That, excuse me, that is 15. I hit you in the back. Oop, that is meant to pick it up. Hold, roll. 9.
Okay.
Okay, that's the first, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Okay,
you can kill
here's
him.
the second. Let's do it. Oh, okay. So 2 of them hit. What about the 3? Does the 3 hit?
I think 3 hits too because he's got so much negative defense.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Easy to kill him.
Here's the first. That's 27. Not bad.
Oh, yeah. That's 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
That's another 17.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Come on.
10, 11, 12.
What do we got left here? Let me see.
17.
Oh, you get 10. 9? 9. I need at least 9 is what I'm... Oh, nope. I meant to grab them all. Sorry. Hold. Oh, I like that. Okay, here we go.
Yep.
There it is.
He explodes.
Oh, wait. He explodes. I didn't think that through.
You didn't think of the 3, did you? No,
Nope.
You didn't. 3, 10 times 2.
Oof. All right.
Hold on. It's to defend. You get a chance to defend against it. It's not a very good chance. They both hit. And one of them is technically critical. We actually don't have rules for that, so we're not going to count that as a critical. So you do 7, which is 0.
Okay.
And then 20, which is 20.
Okay.
Oh my god. So I'm at 340. You're at 492.
No damage.
I need the calculator.
I'm going to go ahead and turn this over. So I'll take my little dude off the map because I gotta take my dude off the map. I'm just thinking this through. Because we still got 2 more rounds left in this turn, or at least 1 more round left in this turn. So you just scored 1,015 points. I have scored 620 points.
Right.
So I scored 620 points plus looks like 150.
158, yeah.
Yeah, so plus 158, which is still less than 1,015 points. There is no way that I can win this. I shall go ahead and concede because we've been at this for a little while, even though it was we would have made it to the end of turn 3, and you would have turn 4, then you would have won.
I like it. I like this game.
You would have. You probably actually
if
gone all the way. If we'd gone all the way to turn 6, you would have won outright.
I like it.
Or I would have run away.
Right, exactly. That's what my strategy was going to be. I'm just going to run away if I needed to.
All right. Well, let me stop the stream, and then I want to get your thoughts because.
Sure. Yeah, that was fun.
Well, they're good. You said that counts.
All right. I'm taking them off of Discord. They can't. You can't hear them. So it's a game with the big mechs. It's a little slower than the drones, but it gives a totally little bit different feel for the game. If you're interested, it's live on Kickstarter, Discord. It's on Tabletop Simulator, obviously. You can see all that stuff. So, see you next week, I guess. Have a good night, everyone.